Hiya, it's Robin here. It's lovely to see you. Now, for Christians, the week before Easter is called Holy Week, and there are various events that are remembered. This week, Open the Book are going to bring us the story of Palm Sunday and then the Last Supper. And next week, we'll hear the story of Good Friday and Easter Day.
Hello everybody, welcome to Open the Book. Have you noticed that when people are happy, they don't usually keep quiet about it? Just think how noisy it is in the playground at lunchtimes. Grown-ups sometimes tell you to be quiet, don't they? But not Jesus. He enjoyed people making a noise and he was pleased to see them being happy. In the first part of today's story, we meet a man who owned a donkey, and he got caught up with all the crowds cheering as Jesus came into Jerusalem. Let's meet Tobias, his wife, and his donkey, Issachar. Michael is going to be Tobias. Hazel is going to be his wife. And Issachar the donkey is going to be Issachar the donkey. We also have Glyn.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be Jesus.
Here is Christopher.
Hello everybody, I'm going to be Judas today.
And here is Suzanne.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be Peter, one of Jesus' friends.
Matt is here.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be James, another of Jesus' friends.
And Vivian is here.
Hello everyone, I'm also going to be one of Jesus' friends, Matthew.
Margaret is here as well.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be Andrew, another of Jesus' friends.
And here is Steph.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be Martha.
When something very happy or very sad happens to us, we often need to talk about it, to remember it and help us understand it. Today we meet two people who need to talk about what has happened to them. So let's open the book and meet Tobias in a story called The Donkey Owner.
Tobias! There you are! I've been looking all over for you. I couldn't find you anywhere. Where have you been?
You'll never believe what's just happened. Well, it's all so amazing, really.
Go on then, don't just stand there, tell me.
Well, I was standing here, and with Issachar, giving him a brush, and these two men came running up. Never seen them before. And they said to me, "Can we borrow your donkey?" Oh, the master needs it.
The master? Who are they talking about?
I don't know. But somehow I just found myself saying, yes. They took her off, and I ran on behind just to check she was all right.
Then what happened?
Well, suddenly there was a great crowd of people, and this man got on her back. That got me worried, I can tell you, as she doesn't like being ridden, but she was good as gold. The crowd were shouting, "Hooray for Jesus!" and "Jesus is King!"
Jesus? Do you mean the man that's been healing people?
Oh, that's the one. Well, down he rode towards Jerusalem, with more and more people joining in and shouting from the roadside. Some people even took off their coats and laid them in front of Issachar. Other people, they just cut down palm branches and they were waving them about. It was a great parade through the city gates. Everyone was so happy.
Everyone?
Not the religious leaders, of course. You know what they're like. They looked cross and frowned. I heard them say to Jesus, "You can't have a parade here. Tell your friends to be quiet."
What did you say to that?
He said, "That's impossible. So much happiness here that even if I could make the people be quiet, the stones in the street would jump up for joy."
They wouldn't like that. Jesus had better watch out, that's what.
Oh, that's it, really. I took his knicker back, but as I turned and looked at Jesus, it was strange. I felt that he was someone special, that he knew all about me. He smiled, and then he turned and disappeared back into the crowd. And it's all because of you, isn't it, Ithaca? Yeah, you. Yeah, here you go. Have a bit of hay. There we are. He's found it.
Tobias felt very happy after he had met Jesus, but not everybody liked him. The religious leaders didn't like what he was saying. Later in the week, Jesus and his friends met together to celebrate Passover. So let's meet Martha, who is clearing up after the meal and thinking about what has just happened, in a story called An Important Meal.
Martha, are you coming?
You go on ahead. I'm just going to clear up. I'll join you later. We've just had our Passover meal. It was a nice meal and there was plenty of food. But Jesus seemed a bit sad. It was very different from the other day when he rode into Jerusalem. Peter was worried about him.
What's the matter, Jesus?
I have to go away tomorrow, and I'm going to miss you all very much.
Where are you going?
I'm going to my Father in heaven.
What? I don't understand.
Well, I'm going to die.
No. How? Why?
Well, there are people here in Jerusalem who don't like me. They disagree with what I say. They don't believe that I come from God. And so tomorrow they're going to arrest me. They're going to nail me to the cross and I will die.
None of Jesus' friends could believe it.
They can't do that. We won't let them.
But Jesus shook his head sadly.
And one of you has already taken money from them and helped them to catch me and arrest me.
Well, it's not me.
It's not me.
It's not me.
And it's not me. But then one of them, a man named Judas, just looked at Jesus, then stood up and walked out of the room.
Let him go. We have something more important to do.
Then Jesus took a chunk of bread and said a thank you prayer. He said it to all of us.
I will never forget you, and I don't want you to forget me either.
Then he broke the bread in half. He said,
This is my body. I give it up for you. Take and eat and remember me.
Then he took a cup of wine and said a thank you prayer for that as well.
This is my blood. God will wash away all the bad things that have ever happened to anyone. Take it, drink it, and remember me.
So everyone drank from the cup.
Now come with me. Let's be on our way. We have to go to the garden. Pray with me stay with me at this time.
So they went off into the night, singing a song. I don't think it was a happy song. It sounded more like a goodbye song. Well, I'll go and join them now. I think Jesus needs his friends.
We call the meal Jesus had with his friends the Last Supper. Jesus told his friends to remember him, and we still do that in church every week in a service called Holy Communion. Here is Rev Glyn celebrating communion. Listen carefully to the words he says. They're nearly exactly the same as the words that Jesus spoke.
Who in the night that he was betrayed took bread and gave you thanks. He broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take, eat. This is my body which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." In the same way, after supper, he took the cup and gave you thanks. He gave it to them, saying, "Drink this, all of you. This is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for you and for many for the forgiveness of sins. Do this as often as you drink it in remembrance of me."
And now I'm going to say a prayer. And if you want to make it your prayer, say Amen at the end after me. Dear God, in today's story, Jesus said a thank you prayer before he ate his food and asked us to remember him. Help us to say thank you for our food and to remember Jesus when we eat. Amen. Thank you for watching. See you all soon, and a happy Easter to everybody. Goodbye.
Our wondering question this week is, would you rather travel 100 years into the past or 100 years into the future? I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Bye.